Okay. All right. Cycle 1, week 8. We had a great week. Today was great. We did owl pellets. We dissected the owl pellets. The kids saw some great stuff, and I've actually posted it to our Facebook group. So if you're on Facebook, check out the Facebook post for our private page for the pictures of your kids with the owl pellets. It was interesting because they thought, oh, it stinks so bad, but when they saw the skeleton of the rodent or the bird, we had a couple of birds, lots of rodents, a mole or two. It was good. It was really good stuff. All right, but anyway, this is to recap what we did today, Monday, for week 8. All right, the timeline. We used the timeline song, and what I did, of course, I said it, they echoed. I said it again, they echoed. We said it together. Then I added the music. I did week 8 for the timeline. I added the music, and we all sang it. Then I took away cards, 3 cards the first time, which included the first one, and we did it as if they were doing Memory Master with me. Since I took off the first card, I would actually, I sang the week ahead, and when I got to that last timeline event from the week 7, then I let them, get through week 8 with those missing cards. It turned out great. I ended up taking out all the cards, and then we sang it together with the song the last time, so we went over it 7 times. For the 14s, I didn't do fruits and vegetables as originally planned. I said it, they said it, we said it fast, we said it faster, and then I added the music at the very end. I had the kids come up. We repeated the say it fast about 5 times, and then I had the music play, and we said it. I think we did calisthenics when we did this too. Jumping jacks, I believe. I think that's right. If I'm wrong, forgive me. Okay, history. Tell me about the age of imperialism. This was a long one. It is actually the same for 5th edition as 4th edition. It sounded a little different, but it basically was the same information. I used the song on the phone, but first I recited it. They recited after me. We did it twice that way. Then I had the kids come up and say it one at a time. A few kids came up and said it one at a time. Then we added the music, and we said it 3 more times with the music. We didn't do any of the signs that I had already planned, but it was all good. Okay, they enjoyed it. I kind of feel the class out when I determine what's going to happen. And if what I plan doesn't work, then I switch it up. And that's pretty much what happened with the history sentence. All right, this week for Latin, 3rd declension noun endings is the same as last week, and the same as week 6. 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, and 8, I think. Nope. Well, at any rate, it was definitely the same as last week. I used my board. Hang on a second. Okay, I used this again because I need these pictures. And here I'm gonna actually put this on the screen for a hot second so you can do a screenshot of it, and you can actually you can get a copy of it yourself. So I'm hoping that helps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so when we sing the song for Latin declensions, the third declension noun endings for this week, we're not saying the nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, and ablative. We're actually just simply starting with singular in the nominative. We don't say this column at all. We say various is various is singular noun, 3rd declensions, ace, ibis, ace, ibis, ace, ibis, ace, ibis, ace, ibis, ace, ibis, plural, 3rd declensions. And that's how we did it for all 7 repeaters. I used this, they went around and said it, We said it together. Some of the kids said it individually. We got it through. I think we did it about 8 times, actually. All right, now for science. What are some types of seed plants? One thing I want to make sure you guys know, whenever you're asking a question like the science question specifically, you need to restate that question you need to teach your child to restate the question in their answer. So, what are some types of seed plants? Some types of seed plants are, and in this case it's monocot, dicot, conifer. Monocot, 1, boom. Dicot, 2, conifer, the C. Monocot, basically the leaves, the veins go one way. They're straight and long. The leaves of a monocot, the veins in a monocot leaf, the veins go one way. So there are lots of, when you check out in your yard, you'll see them. Now, dicot, those veins go zigzaggy. They just sprout shoots off of shoots. When you look at the veining in a dicot leaf, a leaf from a dicot seed, the veining is not straight. It's actually jagged, like a maple leaf, basically. And then conifer, a pine cone is conifer. So that's why the symbol is monocot, dicot, conifer. What are some types of seed plants? Monocot, dicot, conifer. Monocot, dicot, monocot, dicot, conifer. So 1, 2, C. And that's how we did it, pretty much how I just did it. They did it, we did it together, it was fun. All right, now English. We're in week 8 of the prepositions. Remember, parents, this is what we're going to do at the end of the year. We're going to do the whole preposition song. So please watch the old videos that I've already posted. Week 1 and week 2 I'm going to post because you need to know the signs for week 1 and 2, and you need to be able to see them. So forgive me for not having done that yet. But at any rate, the prepositions for week 8. Start again. Of, O-F. And that's the sign. Of, and then off, O-F-F, O-F-F. You hit your hand and you come off of it. So off, off. And then on, after you've come off, on. And then there's on to. You're going to actually step, and you're going to drop as you go down for on to. And then out. Out is where it's like an umpire. Out. He's out. Okay. So it's of, off, on, onto, out. Let's do it one more time. Let's do it 2 more times. I'll slow it down. Of, off, on, onto, out. And stand up when you say out. Yeah. Of, off, on, onto, out. Now this is very fast. It goes like this in the song. About, above, across, after, against, along, amid. Among, around, at, atop, before, behind. Below, beneath, beyond, between. Below, beneath. Below, beneath, between, beyond. I forgot one. Beyond, but by, concerning. Down, during, except. Why am I working so hard? I've got it right here. Hold on 1 second. All right, so I've got week 6, which was, let me just, I'll look over at my paper. I'll glance at it so that you guys can see. All right, week 1. Let's go from week 1 on. Week 1. Papaya that, toot, papaya that, toot. Okay. About, above, across, after, against, along. Okay. About, above, across, after, against, along, amid. Among, around, at, atop. Before, behind. Hold on. Okay. All right, we're at beyond, behind. Below, okay. Below, beneath, beside. Below, beneath, beside. between, beyond, but by, concerning. And then that's week 5. I'm on week 6 now. All right. Down. When you go down, your hands are on your thighs. Down, during, except. And then stand tall. Oh, for, from. That's week 6. Now we're on week 7. Week 7 says, this is funny. I know it's funny. All right. So for, from. You serve when you're for, and then when you're from, you're taking it from something, bringing it to yourself. From. In, inside. You squat again. A lot of squatting happens. So it's in, inside, into, like, near. When you're near, you're going to lean over onto either the right or the left, and either's fine. So, into, or to, into, like, near, of, off, on. So it's near, of, off, on, to, out. So it's near, of, off, onto, out. And then outside is next week, so we're not going to do outside. So out. That's it. Wow. Okay, please don't hesitate to make any comments on the bottom of this if you have any questions, because this might be a bit quicker than I am. As I'm doing it, I get it, but I want to make sure that you guys get it. If you don't, I need to know. So either text me or post below the video. All right, and now the last thing we did was Indus River Valley. And I didn't bring my map. But at any rate, I had the kids. I showed them. First, we recited each word, one at a time. I'd say Indus River Valley, they said. I'd say Ganges River, they repeated it. Himalayas, they repeated that. Arabian Sea, they repeat. Bay of Bengal, they repeat. Great Indian Desert, they repeated it. We did that one time. Then I showed them where each location is. The Indus River Valley, deep south in Asia by the Arabian Sea. All right. So the Ganges River, kind of diagonal. Here's what I did. I showed them backwards so they could see the visual. I'm going to show you so that you can see the visual. I'm going to do it in, if you're looking at me and I'm using my right, so it should flip. No, but I'm looking at it, so it should be right. All right. West, the furthest west in this area that we're talking about. The Ganges River goes like this. And then the Himalayas are the mountains that kind of make a smile. They make a smile down deep south in Asia. Okay. Then there is the Arabian Sea, which is right under, south of the Ganges River. To the east of the Arabian Sea, there's the Bay of Bengal. Now, bumping right up against the bottom, right at the bottom of the Ganges River, you've got the Great Indian Desert. And that is the Indus River Valley. Okay, so the Ganges River, the Himalayas, those mountains that kind of make a smile, there's loads of them, right at the very bottom of the continent of Asia, basically. Then there's the Arabian Sea, which is, I think the Ganges River may flow out into the Arabian Sea. It's west of the Bay of Bengal, and then right at the bottom of that Ganges River, you've got the Great Indian Desert. So we did that several times. I told them to point to whatever part. I told them to put their thumb on whatever, I had them put their thumb on the Great Indian Desert. I had them put their index finger on the Ganges River. I had them point to the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal. And we basically did show me, tell me. And they did a great job. All right. For fine arts, we started playing our tin whistles, ladies and gentlemen. Woohoo! It was fun. The parents in there thought it was great fun. We did the scale, the notes for the 6 holes of the tin whistle, which is in the key of D, and it's bag fed, basically. When you're looking at the tin whistle, the holes are BAGFED, and that is, I'm getting it out right now. This is the sheet that I used. Bag fed from 1 hole covered to, if you look at the BAG, bag fed, 1 hole covered all the way to all 6 holes covered. And then we know C sharp is with all the holes clear. So we did this. We started with 1. Actually, we started from, this is my left, we started here with D, E, F sharp, G, A, and B, and then we did C sharp. So it was really fun. They had a good time. All right, and you guys already know the results of the owl pellet, because most of your kids wanted those owl pellet contents to go home with them. Lots of great pictures, lots of skeletons. One of the students actually I had 2 that could practically, they got a lot of the bones to the point that if we had to, they could put that darn, whatever that owl ate, the rodent and the bird, I think one was a rodent, one was a bird, they could actually put the animal back together, the skeletal remains, because they were so intact. One thing for sure, everybody across the board had the thought that this stank. I got more stank than anything. But it was a lot of fun. And I hope you guys are enjoying the contents of the owl pellets at home. Please, please know, make sure your kids bring their tin whistles every week, because we're going to be playing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And eventually my goal is to get them playing this wonderful song, Jesus Loves Me. Woohoo! I'm so excited. This is what we want to play, so that we can have some choices for the end of the year program. In the event we choose not to do the preposition song, we will do Jesus Loves Me. And we may even do Jesus Loves Me for the Christmas party that we do. So this is what we're going to start on tomorrow, and we're going to do this every week, even though I'm still going to teach them a lot of, more information about music theory, but we're going to be working on this song. And I think it's actually more appropriate to go for the Christmas program.